Hello everyone, welcome to the first live stream for Yu-Gi-Oh! Cross Duel. Hello Brandon, welcome. Hello Grim, glad to have you both here. Alright. Just give me 1 second. Yep, I will be right back, and then we will get started. I am back. I'm so sorry for that delay. Okay. I did buy a little bit, just enough for the beginner's gacha. I'm sorry, Blue Angel. I didn't mean to ditch you. That's one thing that's kind of cool about this game. So your partner has a line for if you stay on the home screen, like idle for too long without doing anything, they'll actually call you out on that. I think it's kind of cool. All right. So there's this beginner gacha for 1,200 paid gems with a guaranteed UR. I went ahead and did that. But that's the only time that I spent money on the game. Okay. So let's start off with a ranked match. I've reached silver rank. Actually, speaking of Exodia, I actually have an Exodia deck. But welcome everyone, I'm glad to have you all here. So I do have an Exodia deck, but I don't really like it very much. It's just a bit slow for my tastes, as you might imagine. I am a much bigger fan of the Odd Eyes deck here. This is what I've had the most success with. The deck that I'm working on building up as well is Red Dragon Archfiend. I am just missing the master skill for Red Dragon Archfiend. Right now I only have the special skill, which only activates during the turn it was summoned. It won't activate for every turn. So that's what I'm working on next, and I'm not too far away from it. Yeah, the materials that I need to get there aren't too much, and that's what I'm going to hopefully get today. So for me, the one that I originally started with was Trickstar Holly Angel, because it's a waifu. I just couldn't get the deck to work on that account, so I had to re-roll, and then I chose Odd Eyes instead, and I've had the most success with it. I have not I've not gotten anything less than second place yet on this account. Sometimes it can take a second to find an opponent. I think I might be a little frozen. There we go, I'm back. So how many of you in the chat actually have the access to this game right now? Yeah, I mean, anyone can get it with the VPN and all that. I just don't know who all has actually done that. This is quite a bad start. Yeah, I did the same thing, Onion. Apparently, I live in Canada now. Alright, so I'm going to go... Oh, awesome, Brandon. So I'm going to go to... snatch that card, and that's it. So one thing that I've noticed is you really want to conserve your resources. If you're summoning 3 monsters on your very first turn, you're doing it wrong. Yeah, Brandon, Canada is one of the few regions that it's out in, so it works perfectly for you. But what I was saying, when it comes to conserving your resources, you always want to at least go for the middle card at the beginning. You might miss it, you might get it. In this case, I will get the card unless there's a spell card that interrupts me. But I'll get the card in the middle, and it always takes 2 turns There's... Okay, so they use that against me. Alright. Dang, they are... See, so this person on my right here, handy capable, they are throwing out all of their resources, turn 1. Now, if you look at their hand, you can see underneath their name, their hand has 1 card in it, and that 1 card, because it has the star in it, is their ace. The person in front of me has 2 cards in their hand, their ace and a normal card, and the person on the left has 3 cards, one of them being their ace. So they are just throwing out all of their resources turn 1. Meanwhile, I still have 4 cards in hand and my ace. So it'll be a lot easier for me to outgrind them than they can survive.
The turn's over. You're up.
Oh, perfect. I got a pendulum monster.
Phase of the second turn.
So I can set the blue pendulum scale. And what I'm also going to do is I'll go ahead and throw that into defense position over here to counter my opponent there. And then I'm going to send Go 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 Golem over here on the right side. So now that I know the situation with everything, and I know how much resources each person has, now I can start actually pushing or applying pressure where it needs to be. So turn 1, you want to go for the card if you can, but leave your left and right zones empty until you know exactly what the board state is and you know where to divert your attention to.
The monsters are moving. Who wants to be the next victim? The turn's over. You're up.
All right.
It's the main phase of the third turn.
So now
No monsters are coming your way. What are you gonna do?
I'm going to go ahead and send I'll go ahead and send X head cannon down here to the left. And the temporal magician straight ahead. And then I'll throw down a trap hole on this zone here.
Are you ready?
So now my opponent in front of me has to deal with about 2,000 attack points. On the right side, another about 2,000 life points. On the left side, they'll have a trap hole. Yeah, trap cards are actually really good in this game. The best ones are the ones that you can apply to a specific zone, like the trap hole that I just placed down. Basically, any monster that lands on that, or that any opponent's monster that moves into that space, becomes immobile. And that's a permanent effect where they become immobile to where they can't move at all. So my opponent did end up summoning a monster there with 1800 attack. As soon as they hit that trap, they're no longer going to be able to move. Yeah, that trap reinforcements, those are also good ones. There's something wall and reinforcements where they increase all of your monsters' attack and defense respectively when battling. And these statuses on most of the traps are permanent, and that's what kind of makes them so good. And hello Jaden, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream, it's great to have you. Alright, there's the first bit of damage for this game. Yeah, raid mode's pretty fun. I'm just super competitive. Okay, this is good. I have my scale set. So I'm going to send Silverclaw down the middle, because that seems like the best opening there. Now on my next turn, I'll be able to Pendulum Summon Odd Eyes, and then all of my monsters that are still on the field will gain 800 attack and become immune to destruction effects. Okay, there's a Blue Eyes. So that's going to destroy a card on the field. Probably Utopia, maybe. Thinking they'll either destroy Utopia or... Yes, Grim, that's exactly what I wanted. I wanted the max villain energy from my profile picture. Alright, I got my scale set up. Yeah, so one cool thing about this game is it works very similar to Rush Duels in the fact that you have unlimited normal summons or tribute summons. You're only limited to the monster zones that you have. Alright, I think that's good. I'm just gonna pass there. They did summon a Dark Magician, but it still has a turn before it gets to me. Alright, I am no longer in first place, which is unacceptable. Let me do something about that real quick. Okay, I'll move him to attack. Now, I'm thinking I'm thinking I actually save Odd Eyes here. I'm thinking I don't Pendulum Summon Odd Eyes. I go with double Iris Magician first to get him out into the field, and then I'm going to wait until Dark Magician attacks my Zany Zebra, and then I'm going to summon Odd Eyes in front of Dark Magician, and then I can use Shield and Sword to switch Dark Magician's attack, so I can get rid of Dark Magician, only lose a couple thousand attack on Odd Eyes, and I can keep pushing forward. Unless they summon a Bitron in defense mode. Okay. I still think my plan overall should work.
We're moving to the battle phase. Things can change quickly, so stay alert.
Are you guys able to hear the game sound? Game okay? Or is it too quiet?
The monsters are moving.
Awesome. And I'm assuming you're able to hear me okay? Appreciate it, Brandon. Alright, so Dark Magician's gonna kill Zebra, unfortunately. But since Zebra was in defense position, it won't be able to deal any more damage to me.
The turn's over. And this quick.
Okay, I think I'm in pretty good shape here.
The main phase of this
Okay, a
turn.
compulsory escape device. So this is another really good trap. But this one, it does the same thing as Trap Hole, but instead of immobilizing the monster, it returns them back to their hand, which in some cases is even better. So now I'm going to go Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon here.
So that's what
This is going to boost up my Vorse Raider by 800, my Silver Claw by 800 and Iris Magician by 800. I will go ahead and throw the compulsory escape device there. That way it can that way Iris can dodge any monsters that try to attack it. And I'm pretty sure I just win on this turn. I love that summoning animation. Now watch how big my monsters are gonna get. Ooh, my opponent in front of me did not put up any defense there. Ah, beautiful. 3,300 there, 2,300 there, 2,600 there. And then I don't think it's worth using Sword and Shield on the Dark Magician, because I'm going to beat over it anyways. Yeah, no, it's not worth it. What I'm going to do instead is I'm going to save the Sword and Shield for the Bitron, who only has 200 attack, and that will allow me to beat through that with Odd Eyes, with whatever is remaining after Dark Magician. But on top of that, I don't really think I need to, because I'm about to gain so much life points on this turn alone that it's going to be hard for any of them to come back. Hello Fear, welcome back, and welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Another 1,400. Look at me, up to 8,000 life points, which is the max, by the way. I wonder if I can kill all 3 opponents at the exact same time in this duel. Like, I wonder if that's the thing I can do to knock out all of them at once. Oh, someone got to 0 life points. Well, I appreciate you for hopping in the stream, Fear. I'm sorry you can't get any sleep, though. Alright. Yes. Man, that life point lead compared to second place, that is beautiful. One thing that I'm really sad about for this game is you're not able to save any replays. So the only way to watch that duel is to go back to this video. Alright. No rewards from that. Let's see what we got here. Awesome. So this game itself is actually only on mobile right now. There is a way to get it on an emulator on the PC, but it's more complicated and not really needed. So other games I do play on the PC, but not this one. Alright. Now I'm going to go ahead and create a poll. So now I can I can get some of you that also have this game in on the action, but I'll let you guys pick whether you want to do PvP, all of us against each other, or do raids, which is a co-op style thing. I'm guessing that one vote for raid so far is probably Brandon. Oh, now it's 50-50. Yeah, Fear. So this game is actually only, it's kind of soft launched right now for Canada, the Netherlands, and Hong Kong. So I had to get a VPN to download it. So I am Canadian now. I don't have Blue Angel, I have Blue Angel. I don't have her Ace Monster yet, though I really want it. Actually, let me see. So the cards that I do have, I have Exodia, Neos, Ojama King, Red Dragon Archfiend, Odd Eyes, and Seven's Road Magician. Those are the Ace monsters that I have so far. The ones that I really want, though, I really want Holly Angel and probably Holly Angel and Firewall Dragon. Those are the two that I want the most now. So, but before those, what I really need is duplicates of Odd Eye's Pendulum Dragon. That way I can equip multiple skills to him. Because ideally you want him to have his Master skill on him, but also his Pendulum skill. That way you can potentially Pendulum Summon again after you've summoned him. Okay, so it looks like we're going to do PvP. Oh, that's tech. So let me go ahead and open up a room. I'll just set the password to 1234. Max number of players, we'll set that to 16, should be fine. Only 4 people will be allowed to duel at one time, though. We'll go with 4,000 for starting life points. We'll have this be the normal stuff. Just the default settings. Alright, so let me put this here. So 2... Okay, so you can go ahead and join. Here's the room ID to go to. And then here is the password. It's pinned. Let me put the room code in the title real quick. There we go. Now, just to show you guys how to actually join the room, because this is a relatively new game. Not everyone knows how to join one. So if you click on, so when you're in the main screen here, around the ranked matches button, there's these sub menus. You can click room match on the bottom left, and then click room matches. And then you can click search by room ID, and that's where you can enter in the room ID and the password to join in. And then once you're joined in, click to table list and pick a table. I'll be in table 1. Now, what deck do you guys think I should play? Odd Eyes, Exodia, or the unfinished Red Dragon Archfiend? All right. Yeah, I understand that fear. I am fully hooked on it. Like, I have been playing this game so much. Welcome to the stream, Spooky. It's great to have you here. Oh, that's cool. There's a table chat feature. There's also a in the friend system for this game. There's also a chat feature, so you can send messages to friends through the actual game itself, which is really cool. Alright. Alright, there's our second person. We just need 2 more. The game, free to play, pay to win, it kind of depends. You can win with pretty much everything. The only thing is the game is very heavily luck reliant. Not when it comes down to what cards you get, but to how powerful you can make the cards. I would say it's more on the pay to win side than it is free to play, but you can still win with anything. Like most people who are playing it right now, anyone who's played it without or through the VPN, they can't spend any money on it because of the difference in countries. So like other YouTubers like Watt007, Brad, they all are playing completely free to play right now because they literally cannot spend money on it because of the country discrepancy. So it's possible to play it without paying, but you can definitely get further by paying. It just kind of depends on your polls. Do we have anyone else trying to join before I start it? We have room for 1 more person. If you're trying to join, just say something in chat and then I'll wait. But if not, I'll give it another couple seconds. Okay. Welcome to the stream, Mikey. Go ahead and join in. The room ID is in the title. The password is in the pinned comment. Oh, no problem. 1 second. Okay. So Mikey, to join, you start off on the home screen here. On the bottom left of the, like right underneath Odd Eyes' foot, is the room matches button. So you can switch to room matches, search by room ID, and then once you click search by room ID, you can put in the room ID and the password, and then you'll be in. And then I'll wait until you jump in before I ready up. Perfect. Now, like I said, this deck that I'm currently playing is unfinished because the Ace Monster only has its special skill, not its master skill. So I'm expecting this to not go my way very well. And then if there's anyone else who wants to join in the duel room, go ahead and join, follow the same instructions, join. And then if you hop on table 2 instead, I can just switch over to that table after this one.
It's the main phase of the first turn.
Okay. This is... I honestly don't know if this is a good hand or not. Yes. So Mikey, once we get back to the table screen, to the room lobby, you can click the profile picture on any of us, and then from there you can click send friend request, and that'll complete that challenge for you. Onion, as soon as you load it back in, it'll bring you back into the duel, and it'll pick up right where you left off. While you're gone, though, the AI will play for you, so you're not left completely defenseless. Okay, so looks like I might... Yeah, it looks like I'll get the card in the middle. So the way the battle works in the center is monsters that are opposing each other battle first. So it'll be Onion versus Fool first, and then whoever wins that fight will then battle me. And because of the attack reduction that comes from battle, I'll win that battle, so I pick up the special card. Yes, so this game does have a crafting system, but it is much less forgiving than it is in Master Duel. So the way the crafting system works in this game is it's only for duplicate cards. So first off, you can only have one copy of each card in your deck, and each deck is only 20 cards. Consistency normally isn't an issue, though, because just the way the game works, you don't really need that level of consistency with it. Now that being said, you can only craft new cards with duplicates, and it takes 4 duplicates to make one card. So say you want a UR card, you need to dismantle 4 duplicate UR cards to get that one. There's the Red Dragon Archfiend summoning animation. Love it. Now, getting UR cards isn't very hard in this game. What is difficult, though, is getting SR cards, as crazy as that sounds. There are 3 SR cards that I still need for my Odd Eyes deck to be at its full power, and I just cannot get them to save my life. Okay. Here's where a lot of clashing happens. Okay. And then my Red Dragon Archfiend ability activates, destroying all defense position monsters. But because I only have his special skill, not his master skill, that only triggers during the turn he was summoned. Okay, so when it comes to... I've seen a lot of questions like that, like, how does Cross Duel compare to Duel Links and Master Duel? I really don't think it can. Not because it's worse than either of those, just because it's so different. It's not really fair to compare this to Master Duel or Duel Links, because it truly is its own thing. You know, it's so far detached from the actual trading card game. Like, the mechanics are completely different. It might as well not be Yu-Gi-Oh, but it's kind of in a good way, because if it was just another Duel Links, or if it was another trading card game clone, it would be significantly more boring. But this is something completely different, something fresh, unique, fun. It's not really fair to compare it to the card games, because it's not a card game, if that makes sense. This is more of a board game than a card game. It's just a board game that uses cards.
We're moving to the battle phase. Things can change quickly, so stay alert.
Alright, so this turn's going to be chaotic a little bit. There's going to be quite a bit of clashing. Ooh, block attack. That's unfortunate. So spell cards in this game are really good. Even cards like block attack, because the way spell cards work in this game is they're all essentially quick play spell cards. You can activate them after everything is summoned and before everything moves. Any spell card in the game can be activated in that window, so you can really control the field through things like that. Like what just happened there, Mikey used block attack on my Red Dragon Archfiend, moving it to defense position. Kind of like enemy controller. Alright, so there's the first bit of damage in this round, in this turn.
The turn's over.
Okay.
It's the main phase of the fourth turn.
So now I can switch Red Dragon Archfiend back to attack mode.
What are you gonna do?
And then I need to go after Onion real quick, because Onion is in the lead right now. And that's scary.
Are you ready?
I gotta secure that first place spot. There's the Seven's Road Magician. I really like that card as well. If I had the resources to make it, I would. What I might end up doing is I might make an alt account. I might go through the process of making an emulator account, and I might start making alt accounts for some of the summons or some of the ace monsters that I don't have, just so I could try them out. But I wouldn't want to replace this account, because this account is getting kind of stacked.
The monsters are moving. Safe for now.
Yeah, Brandon has 2 ace monsters coming at him, and no defense.
Look, you're at the top.
Yes, yes, give me the first place spot. Ha ha ha.
That performance was amazing. You made me kind of jealous.
Love it. Okay, so really quick, let me check and see if there's anybody on table 2. Nope, just us 4. Alright, let me switch decks. It's time for me to become a raid boss. And then I say after this duel we can switch over to doing a few raids, if you guys are down. You don't like raids, Onion? Or are you saying that because I'm gonna be the raid boss? Always evil. There we go. Okay. That's a cool summoning animation. So the way Exodia works in this is every turn, if I draw a normal monster, he gains 500 attack and a counter. If his counter gets to 5, I win the duel. So all I have to do is draw 5 normal monsters and I win. Now, Exodia can be destroyed by trying to attack me directly. He kind of stands between me and he stands between the opponents and my life points. So it is possible to destroy him if you can get to me. So this deck is kind of all about building up walls to defend Exodia, and then once you have that built, you just try to make it as hard as possible for them to kill you, and you win. And that's why I say, like, just playing Exodia turns you into a raid boss, because everybody generally tries to come at you. Alright, I drew a normal monster, so that's 1 counter. And I'll put up some defense over there. And I will apply some pressure over here. Switch you to attack and ready. It's generally not enough to just build a wall. You also want to kind of put pressure on your opponents to keep them. You want to try to keep your opponents on the defensive as well. And that's generally worked so far. So here's where his skill activates. So Exodia started off at 1,000 life points, or attack points. Now he's at 1,500, and he has 1 counter on him. And it says right there at the bottom, oh, my head's kind of in the way. It says right there, current count 1.
Who wants to be the next victim? No, it lost. The turn's over. You're up. It's the main phase of the third turn.
Fool does not have me in a very good position. He's really coming for me, which is smart, but I don't like it. The funny thing is, Vorse Raider, who I just drew, has exactly enough attack points to deal with both of your monsters. Because attacking him, attacking your Dragius will bring him down to 1400 attack points, which will match your other monster, your Doriado. Cross Duel is not on PC, nor do I think it will be, but you can get it on an emulator called BlueStacks, which is an Android emulator, so you can play it on PC. It's just not released for PC.
We're moving to the battle phase.
And if anybody wants to know how you can download it, let me post the link here.
So stay alert. The monsters are moving. Who wants to be the next victim?
So Brad, Brad as HD, he created a Discord server for Master Duel.
You're up. It's the main phase of the fourth turn.
And that's what I just posted there. So you can join that Discord, and there he has a tutorial section where it'll walk you through how to... one second. It'll walk you through how to download it both for mobile and for the emulator. So make sure you join there. Then also the community there is pretty good. There's sections, there's channels where you can share your friend code to make more friends. There's deck help for different decks. And there's for you, Brandon, there's a raid hookup channel where you can coordinate different raids with different people. So there's a lot to do on that channel, so I definitely recommend joining that, and it's just going to keep growing as this game gets released to more and more countries. So I am in danger right now. I am in a significant degree of danger, and I don't like it. But I did only bring that on myself, because my Exodia is at 3 counters now. Which is good, because he's a little beefy now that he has 2500 attack. So I should be able to soak up some damage if need be, which it looks like the need is being. Okay. Ow. Rude.
The turn's over.
Okay.
Time for your comeback. It's the main phase of the fifth turn.
Huh. Danger.
There are monsters in 2 lanes. 3 monsters are coming. This might be rough.
think it will be worth it if I... So, I can either summon Candina in defense position to take no damage from Summon Skull, or I can summon in attack position. I'll take some damage, but I will significantly weaken Summon Skull comparatively to summoning her in defense. All I gotta do is survive this turn and one more.
We're moving to the battle phase. Things can change quickly, so stay alert. Not cool.
So, okay. So I think I'd take 300 damage here. Well, Exodia takes 300 damage.
No, it lost. Who wants to be the next victim?
Which is okay, because he was at 3,000 attack. So now he's at 2,700. At this point, I think I just win. Like, literally, at this point, I don't think there's any way that I can lose unless... Yeah, unless someone has a hidden Firewall Dragon that they can summon maxed out to their max speed.
Monsters are coming. This might be rough.
Yeah, because this Ram Clouder will stop the Summon Skull. I'll take 300 damage from Onion, and there's no monster Fool can summon that'll reach me in time. And this is where I get the last counter.
We're moving to the battle phase.
Did I do it? Did I get it?
So stay alert.
Nope, looks like I gotta wait till the end of this turn.
Not cool.
Oh, that's painful. Sword and Shield, okay. So instead I take 1,000, so Exodia takes 1,000 damage, which is fine because he is at 3,200 attack.
The monsters are moving. No, it lost.
Alright, pay attention guys, here comes the Exodia animation. Oh, wait. Oh, I forgot she could move up. Okay. Okay. No, that killed it. Wow. Wow.
Time for your comeback.
At the last turn, you guys happened to work together to kill Exodia. I was not expecting that. I cannot lie. That's painful.
There's a monster in one of the lanes. There's one monster.
That Holly Angel came out of nowhere. I was not ready for that. Yeah, the shield and sword, that that hurt a lot. Come on, Onion, you didn't want to see the Exodia animation? None of you guys wanted that content?
Are you ready? Go!
Yeah, Shield and Sword is probably... I think Shield and Sword is probably the best spell in the game. Like, hands down, the best spell card in the entire game. Because most cards that people play either have really high attack and low defense, or really high defense and low attack. The monsters that are mid-ranged, like with 1500 attack and 1600 defense, those just aren't really played very much because they are, by being kind of a jack of all trades, they're sacrificing the power that you get from a monster like what's a good example? Well, let's take this. So Elemental Hero Sparkman has 1400 defense, an average attack, average defense, but he doesn't have enough defense to contend with something like Bitron, you know? Okay. So I can summon Vice Dragon over here, get some damage out. But yeah, Shield and Sword, just being able to switch their attack and defense as a quick play spell. You know, of course, Shield and Sword isn't as good in the TCG or in like the trading card game because it's not a quick play spell. But in this, every spell is a quick play spell. So after you set your opponent, after you've switched your opponent's attack and defense, they can't, you know, switch their battle position or anything like that. They're stuck there. And they have to commit to whatever play they just made. So this is the last turn of the duel. I think I just get last place. Maybe, unless if Fool's attack goes through, then I don't get last place, but I'll get third place. Oh, maybe not. This is going to be close. Oh my. It seems I have gotten severely out-resourced. No, what it is Exodia, probably the biggest downside to Exodia is you don't have any room for spell or trap cards. I'm playing 3 trap cards just because they help with defense, but you really can't run any spell cards because if you draw a non-vanilla monster, you're losing out on a turn where you can add a counter to Exodia. So you have to play all vanilla monsters, which means you can't use these powerful spells like Stop Attack, Shield and Sword, Enemy Controller, things like that. And that's probably what costs games the most. Alright, so I didn't get last place. Yep, Fool, you got first place. Congratulations. No, what really saved you guys was Fool was coming at me from the very beginning. Like from turn 1, he sent his ace monster after me. And that's really what you have to do against Exodia. If you let Exodia live for even one, like if you let Exodia go without pressure for just one turn, it's way harder to win that. Now, 1 second. No one leave the room yet. Okay. Awesome. Okay. So basically the way raids work, if you want to do raids with like specific people, you have to add them as a friend first. Yeah, Onion, that was a smart play. Definitely stop Exodia. Okay. So Fool and Onion, go ahead and accept the friend request I sent you. That way I can invite you to the raid. That is if you want to do the raid. Nice, got some more skill materials. Love it. I'm only on raid level 4, but I'm getting there. Okay, invite Mikey, invite Onion, and Fool. Perfect. So you guys can go ahead and join, and then I can get it started once you're joined. All right.
All right, go get 'em.
What do you mean something happened, Brandon? Something good? Something bad? Did the game crash? If so, you should be able to just join on back in and it'll bring you back to where we left off. Well, not quite, because an AI will take over for you until you get back. All good? Awesome. Alright. So Mikey and Onion, I noticed you guys were at level 0. Have you guys done a raid yet? Well, I mean, I guess you would have had to go through the tutorial to even get to this page, I think. So I'm guessing you probably know how this works. No, you have not. Okay. Interesting. So what you'll notice is there are these tornado things on the field. All they require is an attack. It doesn't matter how much damage you do. You want to attack those. So like, if I was over here on that side, I would send Zany Zebra to attack that tornado, and once you attack it, it'll stun him. He'll skip a turn of attacking us, and it'll overall help us a lot. So destroy those as much as possible. And then he has this circle thing on his back. Whoever's pointed at his back can deal a critical hit on him if they attack it. And the critical hit just means you deal double damage. So however much damage you normally would do, you double that for a critical hit.
We're moving to the battle phase. Things can change quickly, so stay alert.
Oh yeah, Grim, rush cards are in here. Yeah, rush cards. I have both Dragius and Seven's Road Magician on this account. I can't believe I forgot to tell you that. I'll show you that after this duel. But yeah, and there are just a bunch of cards in the game that are just Rush Duel cards, and they actually have their Rush Duel artwork. I don't know if there's a way to enlarge this.
The monsters are moving.
Once Dragius goes to the graveyard, I think I should be able to show you it. Oh yeah, there's another one. The Twin Edge Dragon has the Rush Duel artwork. Yeah, there he is. There's Dragius, Grim. Okay.
It's the main phase of the second turn.
Yeah, we did quite a bit of damage there.
Monsters are coming your way. What are you gonna do?
I need another scale. I need my red scale, because in the raids, if I can get odd eyes on the field, it does some big damage. Big scary damage. And also, if you send a monster down one of the lanes, it goes to your teammate, and it actually heals everybody. So we all share the same life points. Right now we're at 7,000 instead of the 8,000 that we started.
Are you ready?
If you send a monster to your teammate, it'll heal all of us for a certain amount. It's alright, Onion. We'll get some heals. It's all good.
We're moving to the battle phase. Things can change quickly, so stay alert.
I am going to save those. What would be ideal is if I can pendulum summon Odd Eyes, equip him with the Wicked Breaking Flameberg, which will increase his attack by another 1,000, and hit a critical point. That would be about 8,000 damage in one attack. So that's my goal.
Safe for now.
So right there, the Twin Edge Dragon reached the teammate, so we all gained 500 life. And then on the next turn, we'll gain another 1,000 life. Okay, his back is to me, but I can't summon Odd Eyes. I don't got the scales yet. Still don't have the scales.
Main phase of the third turn.
Let's see.
Looking right at
I
you. Ready to strike back?
I think I should just go for the damage then. Yeah, I'll go ahead. I'll just tribute summon Odd Eye, so he won't gain that. Oh, I can tribute you. Well, shoot. I messed that up. Okay.
Fully tribute summoned.
It's fine. Hello, Jojo. Welcome to the stream. It's great to have you. I am having fun. How are you doing?
There's your monster.
You came at just the right time to see this Odd Eyes animation. We are doing a raid battle right now against Ryza the Storm Monarch. Flame Wingman, love it. Well, I appreciate you for stopping by, Jojo.
Things can change quickly, so stay alert.
Go ahead and equip that onto Odd Eyes so he'll gain an extra 1,000 attack when I actually attack the raid boss.
I'll get you for that.
So I think I'm looking at about 6,000 damage, 6 to 7,000 damage, somewhere in that range, just from my attack.
The monsters are moving.
All right, so we got that crystal, perfect.
Who wants to be the next victim?
We got some heals, thanks to Onion putting the monster in the wrong lane. Wonderful. And just like that, we're back up to 8,000. Oh, he is about to deal a lot more than 6,000 damage. Damn, we just dropped him from like 18,000 damage to 1,800 damage, or attack left. It's alright, Onion, get back in. We got him stunned. Come on in.
End this quick.
Weak points from all directions, so not even the AI can mess this one up.
It's the main phase of the fourth turn.
Oh, and also now I get my other scale that I needed. Lovely.
For attack. Are you ready? We're moving to the battle phase.
Alright, it's time for some big damage. Not that we really need it, because he's only at 1,800 attack.
Safe for now. Late to dodge this.
And we beat it. Yep, great job, everyone. Easy. Yeah, this is only a level 4 raid boss. They probably get harder as you go up the levels, and I can show you those rewards here in a second. So, boss level 5 unlocked.
That performance was amazing. He made me kind of jealous.
Got a reward here. What I get? Yes, skill materials. Skill materials are such a precious resource in this game, and it's so good. I just need more of the skill master materials. So the rewards, you can get those at random. 1 second. Okay. Where does it show all of them? There we go. So for upgrading the raid boss. Oh yeah, no problem, Brandon. Thanks for joining in and playing with the playing on the stream. It was great to have you here, and I hope you have a great night. So as you move up in the grade of the monster, it gets harder and harder, but you get more and more rewards, capping out at grade A, which is level 150. Right now we are just now getting to the next level, which is G. So after we beat it one more time, I think we'll get to G. And then there's these cumulative rewards. The more you win, the more you get. What I really need is, I need these, the special skill materials, and more so, I need the master skill materials. Once I get the master skill materials, I'll be able to actually give Red Dragon Archfiend his master ability. So I need as much of those as I can get. But it'll take quite a bit of grinding on there to get to that. Ooh, yes, Mikey, go use it. Go use that UR ticket right now. Do it right now and tell me what you got. Also, do you guys want to go back to PvP mode, or do you want to do another raid? I think I have enough time for one more duel of either. Duplicates are really good. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh my god! Okay. Oh shit! This is a double pull, and this is a guaranteed UR. I really, really, really need odd eyes. I really need this to be odd eyes, please, because I need a duplicate odd eyes so I can give him another skill. Please, 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 please. What are you? Fuck! I don't want you. I don't want another Exodia. I need another Odd Eyes. But it's okay. That's an Exodia that I don't mind transferring to get a guaranteed Odd Eyes. So I'm okay with that. Let's see. Yeah, it's all your fault, Mikey. Banned. I'm banning you now. It's all your fault. Okay. Okay, so I have... Oh my gosh. So I have 3 UR duplicates right now. Those are... Okay, I have a duplicate Dragius, duplicate Ojama King, and duplicate Exodia. All I need is another duplicate UR, and then I will have my guaranteed Odd Eyes. Much easier said than done, though. Let me see how close I am to getting the Red Dragon Archfiend materials, though. Okay, so I need a few more extra large skill materials, and I need 8 more of the master skill materials, and that's probably the biggest problem, is getting the master materials, because for the other materials, I can go into the metal shop, and the metal shop will give me those, but I've already used metals on the master skills, so I literally have to wait until next month before I can get more master skill materials from this metal shop, which is painful. But at least it's not permanent. I can handle a little waiting. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and open the room back up. And let's see, set that there, there. Yep. And I think I can just, so I can just invite you guys from here, so you guys don't have to worry about joining the room again. So this is a PvP room, so go ahead and hop in, and this will be my last duel of the night. I'm not using Exodia. I don't like Exodia right now. Oh yeah, Grim, are you still here? If so, I can show you... Not you. Here is Seven's Road Magician. And here's that. There's his 3D model. And then there's Dragius. I do play Dragius in my Blue Eyes, or not Blue Eyes, in my Odd Eyes deck, because you can Pendulum Summon more than just Blue Eyes. Or, I don't know why I keep saying Blue Eyes. You can Pendulum Summon more than just Odd Eyes. You can Pendulum Summon any high-level normal effect or Pendulum monster in the game. So, if I had Blue Eyes in this deck, I could Pendulum Summon him as well. I just don't have any copy of Blue Eyes, nor do I really think I want one. Okay, Mikey just doing a multi. Are you joining in, Onion? Okay. Yeah, you might as well use it, Onion. Blue Eyes is actually pretty good in this game, because he kind of has his alternative dragon ability, where on summon you can destroy a card on the field. Now what's really good about that is it can counter cards like Exodia. Exodia can be destroyed by a card effect like that. So just by playing Blue Eyes in your deck, you immediately have a counter to any Exodia player. You know, Exodia can grow to whatever amount of attack it wants to. You summon Blue Eyes, pop the Exodia, they're done. And I believe Exodia might... Hold on. I think Exodia is a level 4 lower monster. Let me check that. Yeah. So he is treated as a level 3 monster in this, which means Blue Eyes doesn't even need to be your ace monster to use that ability to destroy him. Oh, I wouldn't be able to show you on here because I don't have him unlocked. So basically, Blue Eyes, his special ability only lets you destroy a level 4 lower monster. It's his master ability that lets you destroy any monster. Well, because Exodia is level 3, which is lower than level 4, all you have to do is just have Blue Eyes in your deck, have that skill equipped to it, and then once you summon it, you pop Exodia. Done. Yep. Okay, Mikey, I'm curious to see it now. Now, one of the funniest things happened earlier. So I was dueling against Watt 007, Brad, and Loom on Watt's stream, and I made my Red Dragon Archfiend deck, and I put all the skills on all of the monsters except for Red Dragon Archfiend itself. So I joined into this duel with a vanilla Red Dragon Archfiend and decked out main deck of monsters. Needless to say, I lost that one. So I will not be making that mistake again. Yeah, that's essentially what the ace monster is. It's just what's guaranteed in your hand. You can use the special ability of any UR, even if it's not your ace. But the master ability, which is kind of like the tier 2 of its unique ability, that you can only use if it's your ace. So take Odd Eyes, for example. His main ability is on Pendulum Summon, all of your monsters gain 800 attack, and its master ability, the tier above that, is on top of the attack boost, all of your monsters gain immunity to destruction. So if Odd Eyes is your ace, you get that immunity to destruction. But if he's just in your main deck, then you only get the first effect, the attack gain. The quickest way to unlock the master abilities is the in-game quests. The beginner quests, just complete those. It will give you all of the materials you need to unlock a master ability for a monster. But I would wait until you're absolutely sure what monster you want to unlock that for, because as I'm noticing now, those materials are getting kind of hard to come by. So I have the master ability for Odd Eyes, I have the master ability for Exodia, and I don't have enough materials for a third master. So just be careful with that. I mean, there's ways to get more materials, but not without quite a bit of grinding.
It's the main phase of the first turn.
This is probably the best hand that I could have wanted. This hand is actually cracked. Like, this is actually insane.
Ready?
The only way this hand would have been better is if I got the red cannon monster thing. I think it's the Y cannon something, because that has a speed boost on it. So if I played that if I was able to play that instead of dragon dowsing, I'd be able to rush to the card in the center to get it even faster. And to get it before I need to do any kind of battling. Okay. So Big Jaws is a threat, and so is Flame Wingman. Let's see. Oh, okay. Now you are a bigger threat.
Things can change quickly, so stay alert.
I think I use block attack on myself, actually. Yeah. So right here, I'm using block attack on myself, move my own dragon to defense position. That way, in the middle, it's Big Jaws and Flame Wingman that meet instead of me. My monster is safe, and those two get destroyed, or one of those gets destroyed, the other severely weakened. That's why any kind of spell card that manipulates attack and defense, whether it's shield and sword that manipulate the values, or block attack, block defense, enemy controller that switches the position, those are so powerful because of how versatile they are. You can use them on your opponent or yourself to great effect.
It's the main phase of the second turn.
Okay, so I'm going to
There are monsters in 2 lanes. I count 2 monsters.
I'll switch you to attack, tribute these two for this card, and pendulum summon you.
Pendulum summon is.
Now my board is about to be thick. Thick.
There's your ace monster.
Alright. I am in a bit of danger from Mikey. He's doing a little too much over there, and I don't like it. But a 3300 attack Dragius with extra attack it's scary.
Things can change quickly, so stay alert.
Oh my. Okay. Odd Eyes is he's dead. he has perished.
Cool. The monsters
Alright, ow.
The turn
Odd Eyes did not last very long.
time for your comeback. It's the main phase of the third turn.
Okay. I could do something with this.
There's a monster in one of the lanes.
Yes, okay.
I count 2 monsters.
Switch you,
That's their
summon you, and pass. No switch. Okay. He didn't switch.
Are you ready?
I summon my monster.
Okay. Sending out your Dragius to Shark.
We're moving to the battle phase.
I activate my skill. I activate my spell card.
What? Oh, yeah, the card in the middle. I forgot he got that.
Things can change quickly, so stay alert.
Man, Shark is kind of cracked right now. Oh, I see you with the Duelist Alliance. Okay, so you now have your scales set up for a pendulum summon. This is unfortunate. Just at the last second.
Good move.
Okay, so I got stop defense on Shark to move his monster to attack. So he's quite a bit weaker now. I'm going to take some damage from Mikey, but I'm going to deal a lot more damage to Shark.
The monsters are moving. Who wants to be the next victim? No, it's lost.
Yep, so that's 1,500 to the face on him.
Safe for now.
Perfect. Okay. Look at me up in first place again. All things are as they should be.
The main phase of the fourth turn. There's a monster in one of the lanes. There's one monster.
Now, what scares me is Shark has not used his ace yet. It looks like Shark is the only one in this duel who has not summoned their ace. And that could potentially mess us up, depending on how well he uses it. But if he doesn't, I'm pretty sure he just loses this turn, because he has to defend against either me or Onion. Most likely Onion, more so because, or both of them, and summon his ace. Okay, that works too. Alright. Oh, there it is. That's actually the first time I've seen the summoning animation for Leviathan. He just isn't really played very much. So Shark is walled up over there. He's got a bunch of defense monsters. Oh, and then Blue Eyes gets me with that destruction effect. That's smart. I don't like it, Mikey. That's smart. Okay, gaining attack even though they're in defense mode. That's fine. Okay. Yeah, Shark is just dead. He is dead. Onion has killed Shark. Oh, maybe not. No, he didn't. Okay. Mikey trying to keep Shark alive. Not going to let Onion get that first place spot. I see it. So Shark's still going to take quite a bit of damage here, but not nearly as much as he would have taken. I take 400 to the face. And Shark takes 1,000 to the face. Oh, Castle Walls comes up, giving Onion's monster a bonus against my own monster. How rude. This duel has been really intense so far. Okay, that's probably the best thing that I could have drawn right there. What are you going to do? Pull out your second copy of Blue Eyes to destroy this one? Hello, McKenna. Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for watching. How are you doing? Okay, I think... Okay, so Shark, I think, is about to get killed. Does he have anything in defense right there? I can't tell. Oh, that's him with the 2100 attack monster. Okay, so Shark is safe. It is Onion that's about to have his ace monster destroyed. I got the Stone Giant protecting me from the Double Iris Magician. And it looks like Onion is wide open for a direct attack for 400 damage. Oh, Dragius just attacked directly for a game, it looks like. Well, that works. Hold on. Can Shark come back? Does this attack bring him back? Nope, he's already dead. Whew, that was an intense game. I for real thought I was going to end in last place there for a minute. But nah, that never happens to me. I can't end in last place. Yeah, great job, Onion. You did really good there. You and Mikey really messed me up. I've noticed my playstyle does not handle being directly attacked turn 1 very well with the ace monster, which is good though, because most competitive most competitive players that I've seen on ranked don't send out their ace monster turn 1. But if someone does send out their ace monster turn 1 against me, it can be kind of hard to deal with, just depending on how many people do that. So that's something that I got to work on. A great game, everyone. This is where I do have to end the stream here. I will definitely be streaming and playing this, having videos for this more going forward. I think I'm going to re-roll for a new account on an emulator. That way I can get more decks built on here. I want to try out a full power Trickstar deck, full power Inventor deck with Seven's Road Magician, Stardust deck even. There's a lot of stuff that I want to try out. So stay tuned for that. Make sure you subscribe so you see all of those future videos. And so you don't miss the next live stream where I will duel with or against viewers again. Thank you all so much for watching. You all have a great night, and I will see you all later.